Hello all, welcome to another Clojure diary video. So today we are just going to see like a pair of dice. Okay, so like let's say a pair of dice. Okay, when thrown gives one and one, right? So the summation of this is actually two, right? So how many twos are there? Okay, like so there is, look, what you can just do is like, okay, you can have one and one, the first and second dice, and next the second phase could be one, the first phase could also be one. Okay, so I think there are two combinations. So for if you have the summation of two for a throw of pair of dice, so you have like kind of two combinations. So I think two has two combinations, right? So that's how it is. And three, I think, yeah, it is one two and two and one. So I think still it has like two combinations or something like that. So actually two permutations, okay, because 1 and 3 and 1 are both same. So when it comes to combinations, but 1 and 3 and 1 are different when it comes to permutation. So that's how it is. So we are just going to see like a histogram, like uh, how many uh, kind of possibilities are there where the summation is 2, how many kind of possibilities are there for the summation 3, and so on till, I think, till 12 it's there. Okay, so we are just going to see how to calculate that in Clojure, but of course you can do it manually, but yeah, I just want to do it with Clojure so that like I can improve my Clojure skills and possibly you people can also learn something. So that's how it is. So let's define a thing called faces. A die has like, okay, like a range of 1 to 6 faces. So let me just put it like ink 6 over here, because yeah, so faces we have just defined. So let's try out faces over here, faces, and then we, oops, okay, uh okay, yeah, so faces, yeah, we're just getting from 1 to 6. You could say like, yeah, I can just put 7 over here, like instead of ink 6 or something like that, but yeah, let me make it a little bit bigger so that like you people can see. So yeah, like you can do like that, but the thing is like I more like to do like code that is more readable rather than like code that you need to understand and read. So I'm a fan of that. But yeah, like computer efficiency guys might say like, okay, just put 7 over there and all those stuff, but I like to make code more readable. So that's how it is. So in die you just have like 1 to 6 faces. So over here, like over here also it's represented like that, and I feel, yeah, that's better. So that's the thing, right? So you just have these faces. Now we just need to do something like combinations. So combinations. So how to do this combination? So let's see, right? So you just have like, okay, like a 4, and over here, like, okay, let's say like we just have this two dice. Okay, let's name the die as X, and this X has this faces, like 6 faces, and then another die as Y, and this also has faces. Okay, like the same 6 faces. Okay, so both are the same type of dice. And so what now, like what now, what we need to do, let me say like, okay, like we are just getting a list of X and Y, so all combinations of X and Y. So this is how it works. So there is this combination, so let's just try it out. Okay, like combinations, and yeah, so you just get all this thing from one uh, okay, so 1 1 to 1 6 and all those things. Okay, so now I just want to do the sum. Okay, so like I just want to do like, I just want to see what is, I just want to filter on base, like filter based on the sum. Okay, like so how to do that? Okay, so let me just do a thing called sum, right? And then, okay, and yeah, of course this is a function, and you just have this two variables like a and b, and then over here I'm just returning uh plus ab, right? So it just works. It should work naturally. So if I just give like some 3 5 and it just works, right? So that's how it is. So what I'm just doing is like, okay, like map sum and then combinations, right? So if I just put this, yeah. So okay, so like, okay, like I just put like this. The combinations consists of two numbers, right? So I just need to put something like, okay, like first of this one. So combination will take each and everything. So let's say it takes this 3 5. Okay, the first of 3 5 is nothing but 3, and then the last of 3 5 is nothing but 5. Okay, so if I just do that, okay, I shouldn't be doing like this one. I think I need to remove these things off. I think I need to remove these things off. Still no, right? Let's look at maps documentation. Uh, Come on. Clojure docs. Why it isn't working? Map. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so I think I need to do something like this one, right? So map, and I just, okay, this means a function, and in this function what I'm just doing is sum, and over here like what I'm just doing is like, okay, like the last of this one and the first of this one, right? So map just takes a function and it just takes any one of this 5 and 6 and just gives into it. So hopefully, yeah. So yeah, now you're just getting it, right? So we are just, what to say, like getting all these things. So now what we need to do. So let us just put this into a variable called sum of numbers. Sum of, okay, let me put it like throws. Okay, so you can also put sum of numbers, but yeah, since this is a dice stuff, let me just keep it like throws. Okay, so shouldn't be define. We are not defining a function, we are just defining a variable. Okay, so how many stuff gives me 7? Let me just check. Okay, so for that I'm just using filter. Okay, filter, and then to this I'm just passing an anonymous function, and this should be equal to 7. That is the past variable that's been denoted by percentage. That should be equal to 7, and then sum of throws, right? So it gives like, okay, like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so all I just need to do is put count over here. So count. So 6 of them gives 7. So what about like 8? 5 of them gives 8. So can I construct something where like I can just print like a histogram or something like that? I'm not sure. So like let me just try to do that. So I'm just putting a thing called dosec. Dosec actually returns nothing. So over here for returns like all these combinations, this list combinations, what you saw over here, right? But dosec returns nothing. But you can do some operation inside dosec like printing and all those stuff, right? So dosec. So over here like I'm just want to do like, okay, like okay, let me look at a documentation for dosec. Dosec, right? Okay, so you need to give something like this one. Okay, right? So dosec, okay, some, okay, like let me say, okay, okay, right. Let me just put it like, how to put it, sum. I think sum is a closure function. I'm not sure, but yeah, like over here, like I'm just putting like sum of throws. Okay, so this is what I'm just putting, and okay, okay, no, 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 no. Right, 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 right. Uh, okay, so what I just want to put is like, okay, let me just put it like range. Okay, range from 1 to 12. Okay, so of course performance freaks can just make this as 13 or something like that. I'm not against it. Okay, so all we're just doing over here is printing printing the sum. Okay, okay, so let me just see whether it works. So look, I'm just kind of not very familiar with Clojure. Yeah, so it just works. So it just prints from 1 to 12. So okay, let me make it from 2 to 12, so that like you don't have anything for 1, right? So that's the thing. And now what we just need to do is like we just need to print this one, and all we just need to do is uh, take this stuff, this count and all those stuff, right? And then put it over here. And rather than this one, I'll just put like sum. So if this for the first try, if sum is equal to true, it'll just take the count and it'll just print. Okay, so and that's how it is. And if for the second one, it'll be 3 and it'll just print and it'll keep printing till 12. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, this one works. So this code is getting over before I thought it'll get over. So I'm just kind of freaking out by the power of Clojure. So yeah, let me just see whether it works. So you just have like this two, like only one combination works out. Okay. And then for three, two combinations works out. And for seven, yeah, it is six combinations. Okay. And that's how it is. So yeah. And shouldn't there be okay? Like, shouldn't one appear twice over here? It's not appearing like that. Okay, fine, 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 fine. Right. Okay, 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 okay. So actually, I'm not happy with this because over here one should appear twice. Okay, so mm, but still like okay, yeah. How can you differentiate it? So yeah, actually, I think I need to put this as permutations rather than combinations, right? Permutations, permutations. Okay, 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 okay. So let me just execute it. So permutation gets executed over here. Some of those get executed over here, and this one. Oops. Uh, I think we should copy this and put it over here. Ah, superb, superb, superb. Basis, permutations. Oops. Permutations. What wrong did I do? What wrong did I do? Come on. So mutations. Yeah, we are getting this one. And then just copy this, put it over here. Hopefully this works. Okay, next I need to do the sum of throws. Hopefully it works. Okay, and hopefully this also works. Not sure what's happening over here. Why it says 00000? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ah, no. Over here should be sum of throws. Really, really sorry about that. There should be sum of throws over here. So I just made a silly mistake and I need to pay. So sorry for making such a long video. So yeah, that's how it is. So for 12, yeah, you just get one, and for 2 you just get one, and I think things peak at 7. Okay, so it's like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so at 7 it's 6. So from there it's descending both hill. Okay, so yeah, this is a dice histogram, and sorry for putting such a long video when it would have been so short. But yeah, this is how you just do it in. You can just do statistics in Clojure. Not so difficult. But of course, like writing a well-readable program should be far different from this one. But yeah, you can use Clojure for data science, like, and it's a very good language for data science. Anyway, try it out. Let's see next week.